Alright, for truffles, 2 to 1. 1, 2. Yeah, so this is 200 grams, this is 400 grams. And we'll just let that melt. I'm not going to put any flavour into this. I'll just leave this plain. And when it's almost ready to use, when it's about 80 degrees, I'll put some butter in it, unsalted butter, maybe half this stick. It'll make it more creamy. It won't set up hard as quickly. And to fill them, I got this. It's seedless raspberry. There was no colour in this stuff. It was very pale pink. So I put red food colour and some raspberry emulsion flavour. And it tastes. It's got a good intense bite to it now. But it has to carry the flavour for the ganache too. Okay, I'm just gonna edit this right now. What do I do? Is that... So I added half a stick of that. I softened it in the microwave. You can still see it. Oh, it's almost all disappeared now. I'm just creaming it in. Don't want to put melted butter in, because melted butter, when it sets up, is hard. Do you ever melt butter and then leave it in a bowl? When it sets, it goes hard because it's lost its emulsion. So if you don't melt it, if you just put it in at room temperature, it will keep its emulsion and just cream into the ganache. The ganache has to be just at the right temperature too, so it doesn't really melt the butter. You want to be able to just cream it in there. Now all I got to do is wait for this. I want it at the texture kind of like peanut butter, maybe just a little bit softer, so I can bag it out and it's not going to be hard. So I'll be waiting. So this small amount I put in the freezer, and you can see it's nice and smooth. It's like peanut butter. It'll be easy to handle, and it's 56 degrees. So I would say around 60 degrees it should become workable, where we can bag that out and make balls out of that. For truffles, real easy. And this is my pot, and it's at 83 degrees. So I want to get this down below 70 probably, so I can get it into a pastry bag and not have it flatten out when I bag it out into truffles. I'll be back. Okay. So, scissors. Right here. I've got my raspberry filling ready to go. This is about 70 degrees. I ended up putting the rest of the butter into it, and this is at 60 degrees. You can see how it's nice, still nice and creamy. That's like peanut butter almost. It should be okay for dipping. Okay, so here we go. Get some truffles going. Much creamier than the previous batch. Well, it should be with all that butter in it. Miss one there. Oh. Anyway, good. And the raspberry. Just a little snip. Oh. You can see the truffle slightly expand. I'll go back. That's the plastic I cut off. Anyway, that's it. So throw that away. So I'll let these firm up slightly, then I'll go back and just seal. Make sure they're all sealed. I don't want this stuff coming out while I'm dipping. And we'll be back. Okay, away we go. I've got them all popped off. Some of them I had to pop off with this, but they all come off, and they're quite firm. And the chocolate's ready, so that's all I do. Roll them around. This chocolate, I've been watching it with the thermometer. It's saying 84. Can't be. 91. I think that thing needs batteries. But anyway, that's all I do. Maybe I can get them all done before the chocolate goes too cold. On some of them, you can see the raspberries coming out. But because I left them for a while, it dried up. And that's fine. Some like that. Take that off. It's a bit wet. I can feel it wet on the bottom, but we'll just cover it all up with chocolate. Be none the wiser. There's a hole right there. Well, there was. Not anymore. I usually put them down, upside down from when I pick them up. Come on. Come on. There you go. Come on. That one's too small. The first ones are setting up already. And what's that? Chocolate feels like it's about 85 degrees now. The using your hand like this helps maintain the temperature. The heat from your hand gets transferred into the chocolate, and the chocolate is the truffles were not refrigerated. You can't do that. It's cool enough in here, but you can't put them in the refrigerator. A very cold filling and a warm chocolate, and as the chocolate comes up to temperature, as the filling is coming up, the ganache is coming up to temperature, it's expanding, and as the chocolate is cooling and setting, it's shrinking, and so you'll have cracks, and the ganache will start creeping out. That's it.